So my why has gotten deeper, and I got to talk about this. As many of my mother-in-law passed away, and the way they found her is a horrific way that she passed away. And unfortunately, there are many people who have many different jobs or whatever, where you're able to call out. Something happens to your family, you're able to take time off. Unfortunately, I'm not. So as we speak, my wife is with the kids, and she's going up to Boston. She caught the flight to Boston, and it would have been nice if I was able to go with her early this morning, but I'm not. I have to work my 2 day shifts. Today is Friday. I work Friday, which is today, Saturday, which is tomorrow, and then I catch a flight Saturday night out to Boston. It would have been great. Once I find out something's happening with my family or something happened to my family, I could have left right away. But no, it's unfortunate. It's my job as a doc to stay. Even though, there are other jobs out there where people call in sick for bullshit. I'm actually on antibiotics right now. I feel a little bit better. So I'm sick and a family member died, but I can't get time off. I still have to come into work, which makes my why even stronger. There are entrepreneurs out there who are making my salary and 10 times more, such that if something happens to their family, they already have a machine running or a system running such that they could take the time off they need to be with their family. So they're able to take time off to be with their family and don't have to worry about, coming into work, for the next couple of days, even though, their family's going through stuff. My daughter, my daughter who's 10 is texting me at work saying that mommy is crying. So I just got off the phone with my wife a couple hours ago. This happened a couple hours ago. So I got off the phone with my wife saying, are you okay? While I'm at work, when I should be with my wife. I should be with my wife right now, not working because you couldn't get anybody to cover me. Which goes into my why about being an entrepreneur, where, you know, consider doing something where, people can, and this is not specific to being a doc. This is specific to being a doctor, combination being a doc and where you work. Because depending on what type of doctor you are and where you work, usually you're able to get some type of coverage to back you up, and that's a whole nother issue. That's why my goal is to be an entrepreneur and help as many people as possible. That's why I know people who are lawyers who are now full-time beach body coaches making 6 digits a year, saying they're happy as hell being a lawyer because being a beach body coach because it's a bunch of stuff you have to deal with being a lawyer. And what's tough about being a physician, which is why I encourage you, if you want to go into the medical field, I'm not going to tell you not to be a doctor. I'm saying consider the type of doctor you want to be and consider where you want to work and what you want to do. But I still enjoy being a doctor, and I still plan on always being a doctor. I plan on always working shifts. I'm just going to change the way I'm going to be a doctor in the next 5 years. I'm going to change the way I am a doctor. And I'm not going to go into details about that. I'll talk to people one on one. I don't want to go on record officially on YouTube telling you guys about my plans. I'll tell people one on one, but I'm going to change the way I'm a doctor because I love the medical field. I love the knowledge I got in my head. I could use it, but I'm going to change the way I do it. And I'm going to combine it with the Beachbody Company. But the tough thing about being a doc, if I worked for a Fortune 500 company and I put in this many hours, you know, I would have gotten bonuses, recognition, and awards. When you're a physician, I put in a lot of hours unpaid. I don't get paid overtime. And for the past 10 years, I've gotten zero awards, recognition, or bonus. If I put in these same hours at a Fortune 500 company, I would have got bonus, awards, or recognition. But how many times have someone says, well, I didn't do this or that? I'm not even going to go into that. So basically what I'm saying is if you want to go into the medical field, just consider it. Sit with a doc one-on-one. It's still a good field to go into, but it's not the best. It's not the best. I'm trying to lower my hours in this field, but my why, or living out my dreams of being an entrepreneur has gotten real. It's gotten real right now. It has gotten so real because I'm not happy. I'm really, really not happy being here at work when I should be home with my family. And another member of our staff just called out sick. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Let's just say a lot of people call out sick when they really aren't sick, and I'm actually sick, and I have family at home. I mean, family in Boston who died, and I can't call out. So it just got real. So yeah. So consider the type of job you go into. Make sure before you decide to be a doctor or a lawyer or a physician assistant or a nurse or a tech, you sit down with that person one on one and get the real. Not the bullshit I'm going to put on YouTube about being a doctor. No, there's some stuff I have to watch what I put out on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I keep it pretty real. I keep it pretty real. And I've had some people question some of the things I put on YouTube. But when I sit down with you one on one, face to face, Zoom chat to Zoom chat, or get you on the phone, I get real because a lot of things people don't know about being a doc. A lot of things people don't know about being a PA that I can't talk to specifically because I'm not a PA, but I work with PAs. So but just consider. But I'm for real about the beach body coaching opportunity. A lot of docs think I'm crazy. You're a doctor. Why are you doing a beach body coach? I'm like, you could do both. You could be a doc and a beach body coach. Why not make the same salary you make as a doc being a beach body coach and work the business and still we can still do our doctor thing. Instead of me working 18 to 20 shifts a month, which I do, which is a lot, it'll be nice to work 5 shifts a month or 6 or 7 shifts a month in a busy emergency room, taking care of patients, which I love, and then somehow somehow I'm still helping people get the best bodies possible, to be as healthy as possible. I don't mind working with primary care offices and getting them off the. I believe in my hearts of hearts, I can get most people off their blood pressure medication and diabetic medication with Beachbody products. I believe in my heart I can get people off of their blood pressure and diabetic and cholesterol medication with Beachbody products. And I'm not just saying that. And I got studies to back it up. Beachbody is just a vehicle to get people to follow a low calorie diet. It's a vehicle to get people to follow a not a low carb diet or not a low calorie diet, but I'm going to say a responsible caloric diet, a responsible carbohydrate diet. Oh, shoot, I'm at work. Let me cut this off. All right, peace out.